Okay, everybody, sorry about that there. I was trying to reach somebody, but got no, went right to voicemail. Alright, guys, hope everybody's doing well, and welcome back. Here, we're in X-Plane 12 today, and we're checking out a new aircraft. Got a copy from the developer. This is the Aircruiser by Hangar 2030. And, this is a bit of an older airplane. This is, a passenger, but it's kind of like a bush airplane. It has excellent takeoff performance, very powerful engine in the front there. When we go ahead and take off, you guys will notice that we're gonna get off the ground really quickly. It has really great speed. It stalls at like 50-ish. You land it at like 60. The thing's ridiculous. You can land this on some pretty short fields. It's a little tricky to get used to landing it. Have to be very careful with the brakes. Obviously, it's a tail dragger. My first attempt at taking off, I pulled up on the runway and tapped the toe brakes a little bit too hard, and yeah, it nosed over. I forgot that you have to be very careful with tail draggers. But it's a fun airplane, and yeah, it's a beautiful model. Absolutely amazing. Great sounds. The sounds are by Mango Studios. A lot of you all probably know who they are. They are pretty big in the sound pack department. So yeah, let's have a little look at the exterior. The exterior model is done really well here. You can see all the different, like, just like the dirt here. You can see where all the ribs are. So those are where the ribs are done. I think it's a fabric wing, if I'm not mistaken. It's fabric at this point here. I think this is where the fuel is. I think this is just this is physically like either metal or plastic or something there, and then I think the rest of the wing is just fabric, and you can see like all the detail there. That's where the cables are ran through, and straight through there right to the yoke, more of like a steering wheel, but we'll get to there. A new feature in the most recent update is you have the option for wheel pants. So I can go ahead and select wheel pants. So this is without the wheel pants. I actually like it with the wheel pants, so we're gonna be leaving the wheel pants today. There we go. So yeah, the modeling is fantastic here. Every single rivet you can see. Got all the screws on the cowling. This is probably some of the best modeling I've seen in a while, and it is outstanding. Look at like the attention to detail in the motor here. This is a huge engine. And just look at the detail on that thing. It's amazing. The visibility out the front of it is not great because you have this massive engine. But it's not awful. Look at this. Just the amount of dirt there. All the cables. It's outstanding model. Some of the best. Just look at all the scratches and stuff on the windshield. It's insane. You can see all the, you know, rivets. It holds that on. Got the tail. And there, it's all, your trim is done by a cable, as you see. You got a cable here running. So it's basically all just cables running up and down this thing. Got your elevator there. That's the cable for the elevator. There is probably one below that. But yeah, it's an outstanding airplane. The attention to detail inside is just as good as the exterior. There's the cable runs through there. Your rudder, I think that probably also has a cable or something. I'm not exactly sure how the internal systems of the Aircruiser works. If I had to guess, the rudder is also done through a cable thing, like a physical cable. It might be a metal rod, but yeah, it's an amazing airplane. Let's actually get into the interior, because this is like, just like, look at the, it looks like it's been used. It looks worn. It's beautiful. You got your doors here. We'll actually open them on up. So let's open up all the doors here. So yep, you have 4 doors here. 2 in the front, 2 in the aft. You have a cargo door on the side, which would obviously help you get cargo into the airplane. If you were to just take cargo and you need to use this all up for cargo, you can actually lift the seats up and cargo could go all the way through here. Got a dome light in the rear. And then you have your seats that fold down. No seat belts, so just hold on really tight. But yeah, like, you got your hinges and everything here. Like, usually you don't see stuff this detailed here, all the hinges in many models. So yeah, it's beautiful. Thing flies amazingly too. It has an excellent flight model. But yeah, here, let's actually, let's go ahead and fire it up, because unfortunately you won't be able to see the smoke from startup, because I flew it a little bit ago, just to, you know, stay current in it. But it's pretty simple to start up. If you let it sit for a while, when you start up the engine, there's actually smoke. I actually have a picture of this. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I have a picture of starting this up. Media. Let me see if I can find it real quick so I can give you guys a little bit of a look here. Let's see. Come on, where is it? I know I have a picture somewhere here. I want to show you guys this because this is outstanding looking. It is fantastic. Let's see if I can find it here. I know I have a picture. Let's see here. Here we go. I'm in the right place. I thought I have a picture. Maybe it's a little further up. Let me find it here. I want to show you all it. It is fantastic. Alright, it does not look like I actually have a picture, unfortunately. I know I took one. I don't know what happened to it, but... yeah, but I ran it not that long ago, so I don't think it's going to have smoke. But we'll give it a go. So, battery and generator on. We'll flip the nav light on here. We're going to go ahead and select our fuel on both. Actually, let me make sure we are fueled up nicely. Let's take full fuel today. Oops. There and there. Full fuel is loaded. Alright, so we got that on. Mixture is going to be full rich. We're going to crack the throttle. Okay. Left window, gotcha. Fuel's on, everything's there. Magnetos are on both. 2, 3, 4. And here we go. Nah, it didn't come out. I ran it not that long ago. So it only does a smoky start if it sits for a certain amount of time. We're going to lean the mixture just a tad there. We'll put it into auto lean. And we're going to go ahead and jump up to the overhead panel. I actually have it set there. Avionics master on. And we're going to Greensboro today, guys. Taking some cargo and passengers down to Greensboro. Go. So we are going to Kilo. What is actually, give me a minute. Greensboro is SO is Greensboro. There we go, we got that loaded there. And we'll demonstrate some stalls and stuff on our way there. KG. There we go. That loaded up there. Altimeter is 2992, which is set. And our compass is here. Yeah, that's on this. There we go. So great sounds. Yeah, it didn't do any smoke. I think it is because I flew it this morning, so I don't think it was gonna really smoke. It only does on like, if you let it sit for like a day, I think it'll do it. But otherwise, it's just gonna, you know, not smoke. But yeah, sounds are amazing. Like, just listen to these. Outstanding. outstanding sounds. And we're gonna get our text light on. So the switches sound amazing. Too. Nicely done. Alright, let's go ahead. We are gonna be winds are 210. We're taxi runway 21. It's gonna be straight out departure. The parking brake is off. Let's get a options. Yes, style. Hello, how are you? Rich. How's it going? Do you know if there's a way I can get it to show them the smoky start? It's on sim time, so if you check the sim date. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, we're doing that. Okay. We gotta do this. Let's make it October 17. Done. Apply change. Alright, yeah. Now we should be able to get it. Yeah, it's beautiful airplane, especially during the startup. I love just seeing the smoke pour out of it. Alright, here we go. So we have it on both. Mixture. We'll prime it. Whoops. Wrong button. Here we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. That's a picture worth keeping. Alright, that's going on the line, so. Heck yeah. Oh yeah, let's set ourselves back to real world time. Hopefully this won't take long to change. We got the engine on. There we go. Good. I think, right? October 13th. Okay. Man, that thing, that's a smoky engine. Look at it go. We'll go ahead and lean it a bit here. We'll put into auto lean again. We got text light on, and let's head over to Greensboro. We got a bit of a flight ahead of us, about 142 nautical miles to go, so we got a bit of a flight. Now, can't really see where we're going, so we're gonna need to go ahead and like go back and forth, I guess, because I can't really see what's in front of me, but we'll be fine. Oh, really? Oh yeah, it does. Man. I wanted to fly it on that sim, but I didn't know what to connect it as. But also, I don't really know if we should fly it for the first stream on VATSIM. We might fly it again on VATSIM at some point, but for now, we'll just fly it off the network. So, if I'm not mistaken, for tail draggers, are you supposed to go back and forth on the taxiway to kind of see where you're going? If I'm not mistaken. I've never flown a tail wheel airplane, so. Oh yeah, windows open too. So we'll just pull them on down. And if I'm too quiet, guys, just tell me. I think I should be good. I think the airplane, though, might be a little loud, so I'll go ahead and lower that. Ah, shoot, that is not the... Don't mind us, we're just gonna go through the grass here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was trying to mess with OBS there while taxing. Not a great combination. Yeah, very hard to see out of a tailwheel airplane. I'm gonna start slowing it down here. Alright, here we go, guys. I guess we'll check the mags. We'll do a little run up here. Mixture full rich. A little louder on my audio or the aircraft. Give me a second. Let me, here, I got an earbud in. Let me pop it up on my phone so I make sure, because this airplane's pretty deafening. I think that's pretty good there. I think it's pretty good. If you need my audio up more, just tell me. If you need the aircraft a little bit more. Aircraft audio, gotcha. Here, give me a minute. Let me see how that sounds real quick. That's better. Let's see there. Good? Okay. There we go. Yeah, always trying to fine tune it just a little bit usually. Every plane's a little different. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead. I have the tow brakes held. We could set the parking brake now. We're going to run the engine up to, let's say, let's do 1700. That's what I usually do in the 150s and stuff. 172s. Run up to 17. That's 1700 there. We'll check our left mag. Got a little drop. Back to both. Right mag. That's a good drop. Back to both. Heartbeat. Got a drop, and we'll put it to idle. Make sure idle's with the heartbeat. Alright, it is idling, guys. Good to go there. We'll just see how far down it gets. Yep, we're good. And put the heartbeat back in. Have a increase in manifold pressure, which is a good gas. And our guns are good. We'll bring it back up just a bit there. Okay. If we were on vacuum, I would make a traffic call, but we're not. So, it's going to be straight out departure. Here we go. The parking brake is off. Landing light on. Nice Steward's Mountains in the background. Verified. So, these are 210. We got a direct heading with no problem. Power start. Here's the slide. And rotate. I'll get the yoke up so you guys can see it. There we go. Airborne. Good. I'm going to trim it a little. Man, thing flies amazing. It feels like a big airplane, which it is. Like, this wing here is massive. It flies fantastically. I'm going to pull the manifold pressure back just a tad and bring the RPM down to the prop. Right there, we're running out now. Okay, let's close the window here. It's a little quieter. We're climbing at a minute there. I got the auto rudder on, so it manually deals with the rudder, which is nice. You want to be on direct track 221. So I'll start making that slight right turn there to 221. Actually, it's on left. I forget this is a different compass here. We'll bring up to 6,500 instead. There we go, maintain that head in there. We do have the autopilot available today. I'll give you guys a little demo of that autopilot. It's a bit older. You have no nav, it's just literally roll and pitch trim. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there is a little bit of a loop. Yeah, because you do hear it get quieter a bit. It's not awful though. We'll try some steep turns too. See how it handles steep turns. There we go. Going in this direction. Yeah, they could definitely probably tune it. Yeah. Mention something to them, maybe. I think that is... Yeah, that's Visual XP. Yeah, that's from Visual XP. It would be cool to actually see the gauges vibrate a little bit, maybe. That'd be awesome. Yeah, but that's Visual XP making the vibration. We're about to level up. Man, we got to 6,500 really quick. Oops. Shot that there, pitch for it. A little off, so it'll be fine. Alright, so this is the autopilot. I'm going to show you guys this here. Get it nice and lovely. Autopilot's on. We're going to center the roll. Then we can just trim it out using this. So if I need to trim it nose down a little bit there to get the pitch down. Well, it's not really trim, but it's more elevator control. So we're climbing there, so I'm going to put this down. You can also put power slightly, put an auto lean. 25 on that. 20 on that. So we're holding pretty level right now. Let it settle and see what it does. Look at the ride. Hour 2, not bad. Much quicker than a 150. So yeah, that's nicely holding altitude there. A little bit above our 6,500, but not bad at all. Beautiful airplane. Beautiful views actually out there. So what we will do here is we'll do some steep turns here. Get a little further out from control filter. Look at that. Airplane there. Beautiful. Here, let's actually turn off the landing light here. Look at that. Blue Ridge Mountains in the background. Climbing a little bit here, so I'm actually going to push down on this. I'll bring our nose down. We're on a pretty good heading right now. Not exactly on the line, but it's close enough. Okay. Let's go ahead and do some steep turns and stalls and see how it handles it. So I'm going to kick off the autopilot. I'm going to go mixture full rich. Prop pull forwards. We're going to do some clearing turns to start. So we're looking left, we're raise, and here we go. Clearing turn. Add a little back pressure, add a little power. Just checking basically for traffic. Roll it out 90 degrees. Go, and we're going to check the left side, so I'm going to raise the left wing, look clear on the left, I'm going to raise the right wing real quick, good on the right, and I'll roll into it. We're going to do a clear turn, then we'll do a steep turn and see how it goes. I don't really know if you can do steep turns in this airplane, but hey, you can always set our own here. Alright, we're back here, we'll roll our level, and we'll go ahead and do a steep turn. I'll roll in, full power. Last. That's a pretty steep turn there. Thing doesn't stall. Man, let's do one to the right now. Good. Cutting the horizon, basically. That there. Great plate model. We'll roll it out level once we get it turned around here. We're rolling it out. Let's do a stall, actually. I want to see how it handles the stall. I don't really think it's going to stall much because of the wings. There's a lot of surface area. I have like the wing down here and stuff, so I don't really feel like it's going to stall much, but we'll figure it out. So we're going to go ahead and that pull forward. We're going to pull the car beat. Power's idle. We maintain altitude. We'll get some flaps too, and we'll see how she stalls. I don't really know if she's going to stall much. Probably not really, but she is. We'll see how this thing actually stalls here. I don't know really how it would stall, but yeah. All the way aft. Porting aft, yep, it doesn't really stall. Makes sense. A lot of surface area there. Nose does come back, so it'll come it down. So what we're going to do, we're going to recover full power, car peak forward, flaps. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't really stall much. It's a really nice airplane. It reminds me of an Antonov. And fucked up. Yeah, it doesn't really stall much at all. Okay, we gotta go in this direction here. Get the autopilot back. Actually, let's bring it up to 8. Actually, let's go up to 10. Let's see how it handles higher altitude. Emitter tag. And we'll get the autopilot on and we'll climb her up pretty high. Autopilot on. Roller. high we get her up to? 10,000 would be awesome.
I've actually seen this on one Cessna in real life. I haven't flown this, but if I'm not mistaken, that's like a ramp for the gyros, if I'm not mistaken. I've only seen it on one airplane ever. Rams the air in. Yeah, this thing is beautiful. See how high we get her. We're gonna test that out here. Okay, we're at 10,000. We gotta be careful though, we don't have oxygen, so I'm gonna get up so high. She's at 10,000, no problem. So we got 11. Let me guess. Oh, we got also. Let me show you guys this. We have panel lighting, which visible. Give me a minute. There we go. Look at that. Very nice panel lighting. And you also have cabin light, which is really nice. Let me get the landing wheel so you can see it. There it is. Very nice airplane. Let's see if we can reach 11. Oh, we're at 12,000. We'll level up 12,500, so pitch down. What we're trying to do now is pitch for level. I'm going to pull this back a bit here, and we're going to get over to Greensboro and go land. Can't wait to land this thing. This thing is a blast to fly to. More. Your level. We're at 12,000 feet right now, and she's handling it perfectly. Let's see, what's her ground speed? Ground speed 155 knots. She can move pretty quick. We have a nice tailwind. Modeling is outstanding.
can definitely fine tune it and get it to be, you know, less looping noticeable. It's a great flight model, great airplane. I love vintage airplanes. They're just something I kind of like, you know. They're great, they're fun to fly. Like a vintage airplane. And it's fun, like, especially like if you had no GPS, just like navigating off roads. I feel like that would be definitely gonna need to do some of that. Alright, we're gonna be leveling off here at 13,000 feet. Minutes, it's a very fast airplane. Oh yeah, I highly recommend it. It's a great model. And it has a shared flight catapulting too, which is outstanding. Definitely gonna need to find somebody to go fly this with. Shared flight. Yeah, but you know, just get your buddies together. You guys can go cruise around in Aircruiser. There we go, we're nice and level so far. We're going to try and re-intercept our Corsair. Yeah, I highly recommend this airplane. Modeling and everything. Just outstanding. Definitely go support it. They're fantastic. Can't say enough good things about this airplane. It's fantastic. It flies amazing. You also have your rudder. This is your rudder trim. You have your pitch trim here, and pretty simple. All you gotta do, you know, is just crank. No power trim. It's fantastic. This is like, you know, this is the airplane, you know, that you ain't gonna be flying instrument approach, you ain't gonna be flying in the weather. It would also be cool to see a modernized version. One thing I think what we also want to see is a more modern autopilot with nav. If you're running like a GPS, you can have nav mode. I think that'd be amazing. Just flip on nav. It'd be nice maybe a version with like G1000s, not G1000s, G5s in it. You know, have like a more modern take of the airplane too. The power trim and stuff. Also have like, you know, the retro one and more modernized. Pretty good work now. Panel lights there. Got the river down there. I'm going to pitch the trim down a little bit. Control down a bit. Yeah, but a great airplane so far. Well right now. Pretty good time. Okay, we're about to intercept that, so when you go left, so it has a little red, you have red indication for your port, green for your starboard. And you try to turn it just a bit more there. And this is a very VFR airplane. If you are, you know, always have an issue of like always looking into the cockpit, this is the type of airplane that you're most likely going to be needing to, look outside most of the time. Look at the weather. Ortho is so good. Do not get over how good this is. Ortho puts a big We're actually on course perfectly down the magenta line. We are on it. Should be a plant. Whoopsie. Oh, yeah, there's the plant we're crossing over. That's another one we use here. This one's pretty nice. I like looking at this first. Yeah, I definitely gotta get out there and fly some more border airplanes. Something we definitely need to. I miss doing it. It's always fun. I love flying like DC-3s and stuff. Going back to the golden days of aviation. Slightly adjuster heading there. I'm doing 150 miles per hour. Excuse me, knots. Yeah, miles per hour. Too much. We're 131 knots. Ground speed 100. So we got a decent tailwind. About 35 minutes out here. Let me have a look at the weather at our nearest airport. Update the altimeter settings. 2998. So, we'll look at what we are looking at Greensboro. Alright, Greensboro weather. Winds are 230 at 6. We will be arriving runway 23 left. Meaning we will enter 2-3 left. Yep, it'll just be a straight in flight set. Pattern. Right a bit more. We're gonna need to push up just a tad here. There we go. This airplane knows that. we'll definitely be flying this thing more. I'd like to do some flying down the coast in this thing. That'd be fun. .87 nautical miles out. Just a buck, just a tad. A lot of fine tuning. Pretty standard. Hey guys, you know, let's disconnect the autopilot. Let's have a little hand function. So we got the autopilot off now. Just gonna fly it like by hand, you know? Like back in the olden days there. Beautiful now. Too many people nowadays, they just rely on autopilot too much. Let's not do that. Let's fly like it used to be. Let's check our fuel zone. Okay, well, I think a full. I don't think we'll need to worry about fuel. Yeah, that would be good. It would be cool. Actually, I don't know. I got a bit of an idea. It would be cool that if you load up cargo, you see some boxes back there. That'd be amazing. Trim there, trim out. A little boxes back there. Awesome. Hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. It's definitely a good way over. I would love to fly one of these in real life. Probably. What's the range of this thing? Let's see it. Range, it looks like, from what I found online just now. What's that? Get back on course. About 1,000 miles range. Pratt & Whitney Hornet engine. Yes, I do actually. I have Visual XP, which affects the like scenery lighting. Other than that, no. These are very dark, but that's just an excellent thing. So I can change that with. And I want it on auto exposure. Carbon. Oh, you know what? We're a little high up. 13,000 feet here. Let's I don't know if it's having an issue there. It's getting a little dark in here though. Yeah, let's descend a bit here. We need to get epoxy. Out, we're estimating a time of arrival of 28 minutes. Yeah, I think lower altitude is probably safer there. I think we're getting a little hypoxic there. Not bad. There we go. I think it was just getting a little hypoxic there. I would love to see the point at which an X-plane can get, you know, satellite scenery. I don't know if it would ever happen. I know the only reason Microsoft has it is because, you know, they're Microsoft and they have Bing. I don't know if you'd ever see X-Plane having their own satellite already in it. Man, I would love to see that some point. It's Ortho. It's great. Ortho for XP is not bad. It's fun. And yeah, I'd love to see X-Plane just have the ability to stream their own satellite. 28 minutes out, we're 10,000. We need to get down to this airport elevation. Airport elevation is 2,000. 2,000, excuse me, 2,000 for pattern altitude. We are at 10,000. 16 minutes to get down from 10,000 feet, so we need to plan our descent accordingly. Okay, I can, here, give me a minute. Let's see here. Is that better? Here, let me trim it a bit here. I can make it, here, let me see what my game's on. My game. Here, let's see here. I just changed that. There we go. I can also move my microphone closer if need be. It's hard when you're flying like different airplanes. They're all different like volumes. I think it's better. Oh, it sounds good. Yep, I'll keep it right there. Hey, awesome. I wish the chat was a little less delayed, but you know, we are getting fiber optic at some point, hopefully soon, which will be nice because then we should have a very little delay then between the. Okay, I am looking at, I'm listening to the stream right now, and I can see what you mean by it sounds like it's looping. In the actual airplane, it's a little less noticeable. Quite a bit, actually quite a bit less noticeable. I can see what you mean though by the looping sound. I do hear it on the stream. It's not that noticeable on the actual airplane though. So, I think that's just, I think it's a bit better in the actual aircraft. Can't really hear it much in the actual plane. Solar farm down there, I think. So. Wow, I accidentally hit the fuck button. I meant to hit shift 2 and not just 2. We're good. Okay, we're fine. We lost a lot of speed there, though. Pick up a little bit more power there. Okay, yeah, we're getting back on. Trimming a bit here, it's all out of like, all completely like out of trim. There we go. We'll get a tad bit more down. I think we've got it. Yep, that's pretty good. You need to send a little for power settings. Obviously, as you change power, you're trimming for airspeed, so as your airspeed's moving, your trim is going to always need to be changed. This is going to be the worst, like, course. This line is, like, not at all straight. It's alright. We're going to get there. Just don't look at Volanta. We'll be fine. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get the autopilot back on here. So we stop like swerving back and forth. And I probably should have leaned the mixture again. Alright, autopilot's on. Guys, we're getting pretty close to arriving here. Got a bit of a climb up. We're on course, looking good. That's being 16 minutes. Not bad at all. Okay, so we're gonna see if we can do a short field landing here. We're gonna try and touch down at Kilo 6, which is at the beginning of runway 23 left. Hopefully this goes fine. And we're gonna try and make the exit at Kilo 5. Or actually, well, that's gonna be a long taxi then, if we are lucky. Oh, I practiced a lot. I'm now getting a little nervous though, but I think we'll be fine. We're going to try and actually float it halfway down the runway, get to Kilo 2, touchdown Kilo 2. This is a lane I would never do in a real plane, but we'll touchdown Kilo 2, try and exit Kilo 1. So hopefully nothing goes wrong because we've eaten half the runway. So fingers crossed this doesn't go bad. And yeah. Pretty close here. Yeah, so we're gonna float halfway down the runway, touchdown Kilo 2, exit Kilo 1, and we're gonna see how good the short field capability is. I don't even know how long that is. Kilo 2 to Kilo 1. Let me see here. Let me pull up. Flight software here. Let's see here. I don't really know. That's going to be a short exit. How much runway do you actually need for this thing? Probably more than enough, but... $3001. 16 minutes, 500 feet per minute down. Let's start it. What is our vertical speed there? What is that one? At 300. Prop back a little. Get there. Yeah, I practiced this thing quite a lot, so we should be good on landing. But anything can really happen when I'm behind the controls sometimes. Airport should be off at 12. I thought that was like a hot air balloon for a second. I was gonna say, when was there gonna be a hot air balloon? Alright. Yeah, I did a few takeoffs even before the stream started. Like an hour before the stream, I was doing some laps around Charlottesville Airport. If anybody ever wonders why I'm always flying out of here, it's because this is where I fly in real life. And it's just easier to fly around a place you're familiar with. Alright, here we go. Left turn. Doing like, what are we at right now? 500 feet a minute. That's perfect. Right on the dot. I did start the descent a little late. We were supposed to start it when we were approximately 16 minutes out, but we were a little lower, so we should be fine. When I started it, so this should work out. Oh yeah. Let's not flip it on landing. That's the biggest concern. Keeping her right side up. They're coming through 8,000. Cylinder temperatures are good. Little pressure. Okay, let's take a guess. What do you guys think the landing rate's gonna be? I have Alonta up, so we'll see here. I kind of like to just, you know, I don't really flare the airplane. I kind of just get her. I kind of do the roundout more. I don't really flare this thing. I kind of, you know, when you're landing like a standard airplane, we're coming in, when the runway starts to expand in your windshield, you want to take the nose, you want to bring it level with the runway, and then you want to start raising the nose to the end of the runway in a real plane. Here, I could do that and make it a 3-point, which I think would be fine. But I don't know, I think I'm going to just land her on the 2 wheels, power's idle, roll her out, bring the tail back. So we'll see what this landing rate's going to be, but I think it's going to be 60. I'll actually put this in here. So I remember, I think I'm going to get 60 feet per minute on this. We're going to say, let's see if we butter it. I can get 60, no problem. Okay, where's the field? Yep. We are 26 miles out. Okay, I think the click spot should be moved slightly. Just a little. That's the second time I've accidentally opened the door. Alright. We're gonna slightly adjust our heading here. We're at 6,000. We're still descending. If we make it down in time, 15 miles to go. Fuel should. Up there it is. Like autopilot's coming off here, guys. We're gonna fly this thing on. Fixture's full rich. Prop keep it back a little bit still. I don't want to overspeed it. Constant speed propeller. Alright, landing light. Landing light is on. We got the runway in sight. Hi guys, let's see what happens here. Just gonna keep her a little faster right now. Coming about 10-mile final. 26 left. Here we go. Our goal is to float it down the runway and touch down at kilo 2, because that's first off. I want to see the performance. And second off, I don't feel like taxiing all the way down at the end of the runway, all the way back up to the signature. We are going pretty fast. I need to slow it down. We're doing 164 knots. And almost 200 miles an hour. I want to start slowing that down here. We're 10 miles out. Pull it back just a tad. Let's pull back a little more here. Alright, here we go. Winds are 250 at 8 knots. That means we're going to have a right crosswind of 8 knots, which I haven't really done many crosswind landings here in this thing, so gotten a few winds, so that's at least, you know, something. Start to get that prop lever forwards here. Gotta watch the RPM there, don't want to start pulling some power back. Get ourselves slow down and get the flaps out. Back with a little trim. Prop, full forwards. Fan lights are on. Carb heat. Full. I'm not sure if it's necessary in this airplane. Has a huge engine, probably not, but full it anyways. There we go. This has a nice signature too. .98 knots. Pull it back a little. Ready with the rudder. Got 3 white, 1 red. Up there. Or not. Trim. Getting her slow down. We want to be at 60. And let's get that down to 2 red, 2 white. Technically, actually, well, we are not trying to touch down this first spot, so we can technically run her a little longer, a little higher. There we go. Yeah, we're trying to aim for kilo 2. Last notch is out, trimmed. Let's get down to kilo 2, so it's going to be 4 down. I see kilo 2. Let's go for it. Down to kilo 2 we go. This is kilo 2 right here. And that's down the runway. Can't screw this up, we don't have much room. Here we go. We're down. Oh, that has good stopping performance. .66 on the dot. 66. Almost got 60, so that was pretty close. Alright, flaps are up. Welcome to Greensboro, guys. Car be cold. Let's vacate now. And we did exactly what we were aiming for. This should be kilo 1. Kilo 1, here we are. That worked out perfectly. That worked flawlessly. We're gonna need to watch that replay. Straight into signature. Go. Park and brake is set. Let's see, landing light is off. Oh yeah, yep, it definitely gets a little touchy. Wait, forward. Idle, make sure I cut off. Batteries off. Welcome to Greensboro, guys. Yeah, and we got negative 66 on the landing rate, so almost my 60. That's pretty solid. Complete now. Man, this thing's such a blast to fly. So beautiful. Let's jump into replay mode and watch that. Let me close these. I don't know if they're gonna close the replay, so I'm just gonna shut them. Alright, here we go. Ah, I guess they do. Come on, don't crash. Don't crash. Come on. I know you want to work. It's frozen. Give it a second. There we go. Here we go. Freeze on me. There we go. There it is. And we landed on the, I touched down with the right wheel first, left wheel next. Obviously, as we have that right crosswind, you always want to touch down on the wheel towards your crosswind there. If you're under control. How to use a little toe braking, pretty standard. Start losing authority in that rudder. I didn't like get out from under me, which was great. That was nuts. Very nice landing, actually. Oh gosh, show you something cool. So the amount of detail is, if you were to accidentally for the longest period of time I couldn't figure out why I couldn't start it. Then I realized I had to put the magnetos on. Common knowledge, but you know, over me. So the amount of detail here is, it's very touchy, but if you strike the nose, this happens, which I like the attention to detail. Look at the propeller bend. I love that. Bends back. Look at that. That is just like, I don't know. That's amazing. I didn't even know you could do that. I guess it does it in the default simulator too, right? If the thing was to go back. But yeah, you can damage the propeller. But yeah, it's a great airplane, guys. I highly do recommend it. Go support the work. It's a solid product. Flies really nicely. Takes a bit to get used to on land. You have to be really careful with, obviously, like toe braking. Like, you can flip it over really easily. But other than that, you know, once you get used to it, it's not bad at all. My first attempt at landing this thing ended up with me in the grass every single time. Took a little bit to get used to. Haven't really flown many tailwheel. Ah, okay. Yeah, that is... Yeah, this is nicely done. Now the question is, how's the gliding capabilities? I want to try seeing if I can spin it. Let's see, can we spin it? I need to test this. This is necessary. Ooh, it does not enter a spin. Not spin. Come on, this thing's gotta be a spin, right? We are passing out. Come on, I need to see if it spins. I didn't get to test that. It does not spin. Which I guess would make sense. No. So it does not spin. Which I guess makes sense in a way. I kind of figured it wouldn't. There we go. Yeah, great airplane. Let you recover. Oh yeah, let's give it a go. Auto rudder disconnected. Full forwards, you gotta test this. Let's see what we can do here. So I'm gonna pull power. Power's idle, get some. Alright, come on, we gotta be able to do this. Come on, spin. Man, it's hard to spin it. How did they manage to spin it? This doesn't really seem possible to spin. Got full left rudder in. Try putting the flaps out. I want to spin it. I want to see it spin. I guess it doesn't really spin well. It flies inverted well. It does that pretty well. Until the engine starts probably dying. See if we can. See if we can land it going all the way down. Let's see how this landing is. We got it. Let's see if we can land it. It was all part of the testing process. Oh, shoot. Not land it going 200 miles an hour. It does not work. seconds. Nope, that did not. Alright, well, yeah, it flies really well, guys. I do highly recommend it. Great airplane. The just attention to detail is great. I love the smoky start. Yeah, it's a great airplane, guys. I can highly recommend it. Yeah, beautiful airplane. Thank you to everybody that stopped on by. And yeah, this was a nice little flight there. Took us about an hour to get down here, which isn't bad at all. But yeah, I think we're gonna end the stream here. Damage model is really nicely done. I love that prop strike. Oop, come on. There we go. Yeah. Well, thank you, everyone that came on out. It was a great stream. And yeah, I think we're ending this off.